I'm gonna... Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a requested video for you guys, and I know it's a little bit late in the season. It's September and we're winding down on summer, but where I live, it stays super hot until pretty much through October into November. So I figured it was still relevant, and maybe you guys are watching this next year and it'll still help you guys out. So I am doing a very easy sweat-proof, heat-resistant makeup tutorial for you guys today. It's so fast, so easy, not a lot of products involved, because I feel like that's the key to summer makeup, is not a lot of makeup. Less is more, and when you have a cake face on, it's just not going to end well for you in a hot weather situation. So I used a powder foundation in this video. I used the Makeup Forever powder foundation, and I have extremely dry skin, as you guys know, so I was a little bit skeptical about using a powder foundation a lot of years ago, and I was like, heck no, that's not gonna work for me. And as of recently, in the summer, the past few years, powder foundations are like all I want to wear in the summer, especially on just like normal days, because they're so fast to put on, so easy, they look so well, they last really well throughout the day when it's really hot out. So, and I like that for the summer, just super light, not too cakey. And the eyes also, we only used a couple of shades and they were super easy eyes to accomplish, so I think anybody can do this makeup look. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm talking for too long. Let's go. So to start, I already applied my skincare and I made sure to moisturize it really thoroughly. Even though it's summer and our skin tends to be more moisturized in the summer and drier in the winter, it's still really important to moisturize your skin, especially if you're spending any sort of time out in the sun. It's gonna dry it out, and everything is just gonna lay better and stay longer if your skin is hydrated. So I made sure to hydrate properly. So for primer, I use a sunscreen because obviously it's summer and that's so important. And this is going to double as my primer. So this is the Drunk Elephant Sheer Umbra Physical Defense. It's SPF 30. And I like putting on my sunscreen underneath my makeup. Supergoop makes a setting spray that's an SPF, so that is a really good option as well. But I like using this as a primer because it's just a double acting product, and it does help my liquid foundations to stay on really well. We're going to try it for the first time with a powder today, so, but I think it'll work really well too. And this primer SPF does get tacky, so it works really well under foundation. And when it's hot out, I really think that less is more. I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows with a pencil today. This is the Lancome pencil. It's the Sourcils Definis. And setting your eyebrows in the summer is crucial because otherwise everything's just gonna come right off. So for eyes in the summer, I find that just light on everything makes makeup go a lot smoother throughout the day. So I'm using my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and I'm gonna set that with the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder, which makes everything stay better. I find if you set your eyeshadow primer, everything lasts better. So for eyeshadow today, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Palette Remastered, and we're not going to use any of the really funky shades. We're just going to use like the super neutral shades. You could probably find these colors in tons of different palettes, so don't feel like you have to use this one. I'm going to start with a transition shade. I'm going to use the shade Demure. I like to keep my eye makeup super simple in the summer, and either a little pink toned or a little gold toned, and it makes for a really good everyday eye look. And then I'm going to use the shade Henna in my outer V and in my crease. And I'm just making this a super fluffy eyeshadow look. It doesn't have to be super clean because we also want it to be super easy. We don't want it to be super difficult either. Something else you could do is you could just put one shade all over the eyelid and call it a day, because that also looks bomb. Okay, so for all over my lid, I'm actually going to use just a matte brown shade. All matte shades in the summer work really well, but you could use like one of these really light shimmery shades all over the lid. That would look really good too. I'm going to darken up henna a little bit in my crease again. And I'm going to show you guys a trick after I put my face makeup on, and we're going to do our lower lash line, that helps keep your under eye from creasing too bad. I am going to push a little bit of henna along my lash line. Just on the outer V, just to make my lash line look a little bit thicker. And we're gonna skip eyeliner because eyeliner just tends to smudge and get everywhere. Not worth it. Just not worth our time or trouble. Especially on just a super hot day, it's just not worth trying. So we already put on our primer. Now we're gonna go into the foundation. And again, remember, less is more. I'm taking it under my eye. All right, foundation is on, and the powder is gonna mattify you. It's long wearing, it's not too dewy, it doesn't feel cakey, it feels very light, so it's perfect for hot weather. I'm gonna go back with like a MAC 217 brush, and I'm gonna take the shade Sandalwood from our eyeshadow palette and just run it underneath my lash line. And then you have just kind of like a brown smoky look that works really well in summer or fall. Especially because like where I'm at, fall is still super freaking hot. And what putting that color underneath your lash line does is it kind of diffuses the product that you already put under there, the foundation that we put under there, the powder foundation. It keeps the foundation from creasing underneath your eye and just kind of blows everything out, keeps everything super light and natural. Okay, we're gonna go pretty light on bronzer today. I'm just gonna use my Milani 05 Soleil baked bronzer with a big fluffy brush and just kind of go where we would normally contour, but we're just gonna keep it pretty light. I'm gonna go back with the foundation powder and just kind of clean up underneath the bronzer so we don't drag it too low. And I wanted to choose like a very warm, very summery blush, so I chose this one from Milani. Oh, it's like a Milani video today, I didn't even realize. This is Milani Rose d'Oro. So the blush already has a little bit of shimmer in it, so you don't have to do highlighter if you don't want to, especially because you're naturally going to get a little bit dewy throughout the day, but we know me. Can't do no highlighter. This is the Makeup Forever Profusion Highlight in the shade 02. You guys know I love this highlighter. And I'm gonna go a little bit lighter than I normally do, just because in the summer I do get a little bit sweaty and the dewiness just kind of comes through on its own later in the day. You could use a mattifying setting spray if you want to. I'm gonna use a dewy one just because I'm me, I have dry skin, I love the dew. And that's just going to kind of help all that powder just kind of soak into the skin. Now, a great mascara that doesn't transfer if you don't want to do waterproof is the Covergirl Lash Blast Fusion Mascara. This one does not transfer at all. I tend to use this one on my lower lashes because that's where I transfer the worst, and then I use like any mascara on the top. Right now I'm using the Nars Climax mascara. So that's what I'm going to do today. You could also do a waterproof mascara. That's a good option. Waterproof mascaras are a little bit hard on your lashes, on your natural lashes, so I would be a little bit wary of that, but you can do whatever you want, obviously. So lip gloss is a really good option for summer or really hot days because when it's super hot, I don't like a liquid lipstick or too much regular lipstick because my lips just start feeling crusty and dry. So I like a lip gloss. This is the Urban Decay Backtalk. And that is it. Here is the finished look. Really easy. It's still pretty warm, really good for hot days or the fall. I feel like it goes well with everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. I would love for you to join our family here. We have so much fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe if you have not already. Don't forget to watch my previous videos. Stick around for the next coming videos, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye guys!